He can save anybody. Anybody. Matter of fact, if you're brave enough, think of yourself as the worst, vilest person that ever walked this face of the earth. And then thank God for what he's done, because if you're able to put yourself down like that and realize that he's raised you up just like that, you ought to be able to go to somebody that's down and let them know you ain't that bad that God can't deal with you. You're not that far gone that God can't save you. You ain't got all that going on that you think.
All right.
Jesus can save anybody.
That's right.
So how do we enter our mother's womb again? The thing is not to think about trying to enter into your mother's womb again and be born again, start all over. But the thing in that one verse right there is talking about enter into your mother's womb again. You do need to enter into your mother's womb again to be saved. The mother is the womb of Christ, which is the heart of Jesus, which is the bosom of Jesus. And so what he's basically letting us know, when it says be born again, it means born from above. Born again means born from above. 3 words. Born again means to be born from above. You were born once when you were placed in your mother's womb. You died when you entered into the cervix of the earth. You came into the area of this earth. And where all sin and rust and dust and everything comes in and break in and steal and corrupt us. So then we died in this world, and now we live according to the flesh. But then God says in order for us to be born again, we must enter again into our mother's womb. Meaning that we have to go back to the place from whence we came. We didn't come from our mother's womb. Don't get it twisted. You came from a place before you even touched the flesh of her walls. You came from a place that was spiritual, not carnal, but spiritual. The spiritual place in which we were birthed from is the bosom of Christ, is the bosom of Jesus, is the bosom of our Father. And that's what he's talking about. You must be born again. Nicodemus still not understanding what he's talking about because he's so spiritual. He's so stupid because he's so spiritual. And so he's not really understanding what Jesus is talking about. He's thinking that he needs to crawl back up with his grown behind, back up in his, that is not what he's trying to tell the man. It's a spiritual thing. And he's saying you need to get back spiritual. You need to get to this place where you can go back where you came from, which was from God.
That's right.
And watch this. Even after we get saved, no matter how deep we get in God, we still need salvation so badly.
Amen.
Because at any given moment, we can go right back to the flesh and right back to the things of the world and miss heaven all over again. And stand in the need of not only prayer, but salvation all over.